I have a small problem. In the last episode, I finished off with me touching up a bit on these areas. I did a quick look through around again, and I realized something. I built all of these, well, just the three houses so far, but so far I have no place to call my own. I mean, if we just head over here, you can see that like that's my house. I'm literally homeless. I'm living in the road. So I decided I gotta change that, and I probably should put to use some of these pathways that I made. And like this little hill area, I believe this would be a great part for a lighthouse. I mean, come on, can you imagine that? I would live up here in the lighthouse. I think that would be quite nice, at least for my starter home, and then I could probably make like a mansion or something later on in the series. However, there's one more problem. I have no materials. There's just no wood. I have a stack. That's not going to be enough to build a massive lighthouse, and I'm pretty sure I don't even have glass. I built this pretty slightly large storehouse for nothing. I don't even have glass. I mean, I got riches, but I don't have a house. And the thing that I need the most is a house. Yeah, there's just no glass. So we're just gonna start this episode off with a bit of resource gathering, mainly those trees up there, and a little bit of cobble, because even though this is a lot more than the other materials that I have, I don't think it's gonna be enough. And besides, it's always nice to have a bit more than a stack of diamonds. So let's start the time lapse. Right, we are back with, sorry, I'm talking. We are back from mining session, all the stuff that I need, and, well, here's the thing, I'm trying to work with a different palette. I'm trying to make a lighthouse out of oak logs. We're gonna start off with the base being cobble, and then we're gonna see how it goes. I already laid out the base diameters over here. And, yeah, we're just gonna basically just see how it goes, honestly. What is he doing? So 1, 2, 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3 down, okay. 1, 2, 3 down. So yeah, we're just gonna be working on this, and we're probably gonna figure out the palette. I'm probably gonna cut back to once we get this, like, diameter thing going on. Right, so I am enlisting the help of a friend here, Victorious1701, in helping building this little, this is honestly gonna be probably the biggest building, honestly. I'm not, like, I was gonna say this is probably gonna be a small project, but honestly, this is gonna be the biggest building in this place so far, because it has to be big. It's a lighthouse, and it's definitely gonna be bigger than that storage. Anyway, I figured out the palette, and basically what I want to do is have dark oak and oak for the actual stripes, the stripes that are going to be on this thing, and then for accents we're probably just going to use some spruce. So we're going to have like maybe like stripe of oak, and then divided by spruce, another stripe of dark oak. So we're going to see how that looks. What is huh? This is the person that I asked to help. You guys, wait, oh, no, there he is. He's the person I asked to help. He knows the plan. We're just gonna be doing this together. I don't have any VC right now, so it doesn't really matter. So let's just first see how this looks. Wow, I had a lot less. I might have to go mining for some more wood during this project. But for now, this is good. Yeah. All right. So let's just see how this looks. We're gonna start off with the, what is he doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? He's mind. Look. He's not. He might not be the greatest helper, but you know, window ideas. Okay. Anyways, let's just get this started. We're gonna start off. Okay, let's see. One. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so what I'm planning on doing is getting this like one side to look nice, and then we can see how I want the rest of this build to look. So it's just going to be this one side for now. I don't know if I want it straight or if I want to attempt to spiral this. Spiraling this is going to be kind of hard, but if I can do it right, I believe it'll look just absolutely amazing. So first I have to figure out how far I want to go, so... Okay, so this is now, what, 4 blocks up? Maybe it should start overlapping. So we have 1, bam, 1 of each on the opposite. So now, it's 5, and then we have... Alright, I'm starting to see it, And then we have more of this. See how this looks. And then we're going to continue up, and we're just going to see, honestly. Maybe I'll just keep going up 3. But remember, because the thing I have to remember about this is because it's a lighthouse, it has to go, like, inwards, right? It has to go spiral up and go inwards. That's the thing I have to remember and be careful about. So probably instead of having it flat like this, as I go inside, it'll just have to go like it'll have to indent as well. Alright. I think this next one, I'm gonna go ahead and put it inwards by 1. Instead of having it go normally, this next one's gonna be inwards by 1, which I think will... Oh, almost dropped my blocks. Which I think would look pretty nice. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, I messed up. And then this has to overlap. And then this changes to oak. Yep. I still have plenty of oak left. So yeah, I think this is coming together quite nicely. Bam, overlap, and then dark oak, bam, bam, bam. And make sure it overlaps. Boop, boop. Right, I think it's coming up time for me to start. I probably shouldn't look at this now. See how it looks. Oh, that actually looks... Oh, that does actually look quite cool. Oh my goodness, that actually looks... I think this looks quite nice. Maybe I was right. Maybe I should have put the spruce planks in between. Or spruce logs in between. No, spruce planks, because it would ruin the spiral effect. Oh my gosh, but I think that actually looks quite nice. And I can imagine that going all the way up. So, wait, okay, let's just try putting the spruce planks on it. This isn't gonna be close to what it looks like normally, but... I'm not sure about the spruce planks. But at the very least, the spiral design, I think this is coming along quite nicely. I think I'll continue on with this. I think I'll just have to go ahead and move on. And continue doing the other section, and probably bring up the other section as well. So I think I'm just gonna have to raise this entire other section first. That's gonna take a bit of work, but we'll get down to it. Let's just get cracking to it. Maybe I'll time lapse this. It's just a small job, really. So let's just keep going. I just turned all the rest of the dark oak into buttons. I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna go quickly mine some more dark oak. I can't believe I accidentally did that. Right, I am back. I got enough logs, and as you can see, I built it up. It's looking quite nice, honestly. I do quite like the look of this. I've decided I'm gonna be starting work on like the actual top floor. I think I'll probably make it out of slabs, but I might change it to regular cobblestone. But the thing is, like, I'm gonna make it out of slabs for now because it just prevents the monsters from spawning. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how big. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how big I want this to be. But I'm gonna keep going on, continuing with building this lighthouse. The issue is, because this is gonna be my first base. Like, this is actually gonna be the first house that I live in this village. So I'm gonna try to make it look nice. I want a bunch of glass in the center. Maybe make one ring be glass. But who knows? For now, I'm still trying to figure this out. I might make this like 5. No, 4 seems to be good enough. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on and build this up. Right, so I quickly finished up that. It wasn't that long, and honestly, I'm starting to think that 4 blocks might have to be the answer. This seems a bit too small. Maybe if I like cover up these edges here by 1 block, it'll make it look better. But I'm just not sure. But yeah, this might just have to be the correct formation, but yeah, this is pretty much the start to the lighthouse. The final thing I have to do really is build up like the actual housing for the light. But the issue is I have no glass. Like honestly, if I were bothered to run down there and check my storehouse, I have no glass. So this project's gonna have to be halted, and we're gonna have to work on something to get me a copious amount of glass, because I do have like a couple places where I can get sand. That island over there has a bit of sand, and besides, I have aqua affinity on my hat, on my helmet, so I can always just mine over there, or I can like get rid of this island. Yeah, oh yeah, don't mind this sugarcane thing. It doesn't. Don't worry about that. Anyways, so I think I'm just gonna have to figure out the signs for like the actual place before I, you know, add in the glass. So what I'm thinking is probably like support stuff here. So we're gonna see if I can build this up like just a house, because I mean it quite literally is a house, isn't it? It's supposed to be like a housing for the light. So yeah, and honestly this might also be like the actual area where I put my bed and live and stuff. So we're gonna see how it looks off with some foundations. I mean, what I like to do is just mess around with the palette a bit. I don't really care about, as long as it looks nice. I just like mess around a lot, and yeah, it usually turns out looking kinda okay. But I have to remember, this isn't just like a regular house. This is this area here has to be like enough room to walk around. So I might actually, honestly, wait, looking at this now, I'm probably gonna have to extend it once more, because this is not a wide enough platform for one person to walk. So yeah, I'll continue doing that, and then I'll probably focus on the next thing later on. What do you, what, huh? I'm confused. I just got a visit from, what did he, Poppy. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. Well, after that, frankly, weird appearance from the server admin, I was finally able to finish the exterior of this lighthouse, and I mean, look at it. It just looks so cool. I love this. Obviously the interior is just not finished whatsoever, and like it's a bit bland on the edges, which is why over here I do have a design or designs for like windows and stuff on here. It'll give it light during the nighttime and just make it look overall better. Now, one thing I want to mention is that this is going to be my first pretty much like place I'm going to live in. I'm actually going to put my stuff in, probably my bed, my ender chest, all the important stuff in here. However, as you can see, obviously, the only thing in here right now is this pig. And, well, first off, obviously, it's got to have a spiral staircase. That's just obvious. A lighthouse has to have a spiral staircase for it to look good. But what should it spiral around, I was wondering. And then I had the greatest idea. It should be surrounding an aquarium. what I want to have is probably like a circular tube in the middle here with glass, and then and the thing is I can make an aquarium because over here I have like this access to all of this coral, and I do have a silk touch pick. So I can have access to all this coral, and that can make this aquarium idea on the inside not only give it some natural light, but just it'll look so cool, like a giant glass column appear. It'll probably only go up to like that second indentation, and then that's where the second floor will be. But I think that sorry, it'll only go up to this second indentation here, but I think it'll still look quite nice, just have a nice glass column, maybe even to the third indentation. And then on the top here, we can have a bunch more stuff. Also, what I need glass for, I plan on making, like, instead of just those windows, probably like at one layer, probably in this middle layer here, it'll just be like a ring of glass, so I can just see out whenever I wanted to. And then obviously I need glass for like that upper section over there that actually contains the light, so I need a lot of glass, which first of all, I don't have a lot of sand, which is unfortunate, but the second thing I don't have is a good furnace system. I mean, this is right now, these are the only furnaces in my base. Like honestly, if I check around, there's nothing in the storehouse, nothing in my farmhouse, nothing out here. The furnaces in the houses that I built last episode don't have any coal or anything in it. So there's only one solution for me to accomplish that. Is it A, smelt using what I have, or B, spend hours following a redstone tutorial and build a super smelter? You guys already know what to choose. That's right. Before we finish the lighthouse, what I want to do is use some of these extra resources that I have to make an area for a super. Why are these animals escaping, huh? That's weird. I want to have an area for a super smelter. It can't be here because obviously the super smelter idea that I have is going to be long, and it'll be paying to tunnel through that. And it also cannot be. It probably can't be here because once again it might end up hitting one of these houses. So the only place I've decided the only place I've decided to build it is probably here. Like building through the caves, I think that has the potential to look cool. As for design, well, obviously you guys know that I always freelance my design. I just don't have any plans. I just don't plan for anything. So I'm probably just gonna figure that on the fly. But anyways, honestly, there's nothing to say. I just gotta get to work on this. So after wrestling a bit with the overall design, this is what I have so far. It's deep slate, as you can tell, because this is supposed to be like a blacksmith type thing. I'm planning on adding chains here and there to just seal the deal in terms of like the atmosphere. And then here's the actual like kiln thing. It looks like a smelter things. And then here we have like a bit of open. Why is that like that? But basically, yeah, we have a bit of open, what? There you go. Open lava. I think it just looks pretty nice. Some armor stands. These chests are just materials. We got our anvils, and then I already told you about this kiln. Now, why is it open face like this? Well, here's my plan. The chest, oh, I need to clear this. The chest in which I input the items for this smelter is, through my pickaxe, is gonna lay on top of here. And what I want to do is like for the player to come up here, look through the fire. Let me see if I can demonstrate this real quick. I want them to look through the fire and place their items in. So like, let's say we have that there and we have this. So what the player does, they go through, walk up and input like whatever they want to smelt. However, obviously, if I put the fire right next to the chest will end up burning. So we can't have that happen, so we need this one block space in between to prevent it from burning. So anyway, yeah, there's the input chest. I might as well just, you know, I'm gonna leave the chest there. Why not? I'm just gonna make a second chest. What are they gonna do about it? Now here comes the hard part, or the easy part. I'm just gonna follow tutorial. I do not have enough redstone knowledge to be able to remember a super smelter from memory. So I'm literally just gonna like dig underneath and just make this, and I'm just gonna follow a tutorial. I'll link the tutorial in the description below. You guys can watch it and copy the same exact thing that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm not even gonna time lapse this. It's just a tutorial. I'm probably just gonna show you the actual video. So yeah, we're just gonna get the super smelter finished and up and running. Oh, and by the way, the reason why I'm not having like proper time lapses in this is because like recording for that takes up a bunch of space, and I'm really trying my best to work out the replay mod. So until I get the replay mod to work on Lunar Client, which is what I'm doing on, I don't really have much option other than just cutting. But don't worry about it. If you guys want replay mod and to up the quality of my videos, it'll be coming soon enough. Right, after some incredible wrestling with some hopper connections and chest, I can't help but laugh. But look at this hopper connection. After a bit of wrestling with that and some hopper connections and the tutorial, we finally have this super smelter. It's just a standard design. Like I said, I'll send you guys the link in the description. Now, the first thing, obviously, we have some sand and some coal. So first thing we have to check is to make sure that the distribution for the coal itself is working right. So let's see. There's nothing there. That doesn't... Wait. No, it's all pouring into one. Why is it all pouring into one? Wait, we need some troubleshooting. Help. Help. Right, after some troubleshooting, I think I managed to solve the problem. So let's just start off with a stack this time to make sure that nothing goes wrong. So we got that in. How we doing? Redstone seems to be activated. Interesting. Nothing's appearing, which is kind of scary. Oh, we got first. Is it all in? This seems like everything has one. Oh yeah. Two. Oh yeah, this is right. Alright. I'm gonna put the rest of the coal in for it to go through. This looks very promising. Incredible. 2, we're at 2 at the moment. 3, how about here? 3, oh yes, this is working well. Alright, now as you can see from this incredibly sophisticated hopper connection, I'm not entirely sure if this will work. I did my best to make sure that it doesn't touch anything, but we'll just have to see. Anyways, back up here, like I said, we have the fire, and then you look through the fire, the player goes through, bam! Large chest. What's the large chest for? It's for smelting! So I think that was a little nifty idea that I had, and then we have the actual kiln and stuff. So, here we go. Let's give this its first proper test. Oh, I should not have done all of them at the same time. Right. See how you do. We have one activated. No. Something's wrong. No, this is not good. Very not correct. Very not correct. Why is only one activated? No. We need more troubleshooting. Bruh, why is it only the one that's activated? It smelted a single piece. Good for you. Oh boy, more troubleshooting. Here we go. Right, after a bit more troubleshooting, I'm ready to try this again. You know, third time's the charm, as they say. So, let's place these all in. Let's just start with a stack. See how it's going. Oh, this is promising. We should see all of these furnaces turn on at the same time, if this works. It works! Oh yes, alright, let's see if we can get this thing to do a bulk order then. Oh, this is amazing! I love this. I love the way that I have to look through the fire. It just feels cool. Look at it go! Jeez. Alright, can't believe I followed the tutorial correctly. How's the hopper going up? The hopper's transporting the items just as correctly as it should. This is great. I'm loving this. Look at it go. Right, so I think we'll let this go on in the background. And I also think I'm just gonna end this episode right here. Honestly, we did quite a lot today. We got this massive lighthouse built. Admittedly, there's no glass at the top, or light, or interior. or exterior. But we got that finished, and we even got this super smelter, which is gonna be huge because the super smelter will be used for a lot of items. I'm probably gonna have to finish that roof as well, but we got this done. We got all of this pretty nicely. It looks great. I love the super smelter. It works, obviously. I mean, just look at it. I can't. Look at it go! It's already got 2 stacks in like the 1 minute 33 seconds I've been recording this outro. Oh, why did I pause? Anyway, honestly, that was a great episode. We got a lot done today, and we're probably going to do a lot tomorrow. We're going to finish that up as well. So, well, see you in the next episode then. Bye!